The world comes to you. The ordinary human mind mistakenly tries to change the reflection in the mirror instead of altering the image itself. The image comes from the focus and the nature of one's thoughts. People look at the reflection first and then react to it, reinforcing their reality, often unintentionally making it worse. Negativity attracts more negativity into the mirror. Your reality becomes darker, filled with unpleasant events. Despair brings more dark clouds, and aggression makes the world push back. If you argue or express anger, unpleasant events often follow. The more irritated you become, the more problems seem to stick to you, and everyone starts to get on your nerves. People are tied to the mirror by threads of importance because what happens in the mirror feels deeply personal. They either like or dislike what they see, but their thoughts always align with the reflection, reinforcing their current situation. The more the image is controlled by the reflection, the more dependent a person becomes on their own reality. Reality mirrors whatever you focus on with strong emotion, which is born out of unity of heart and mind, giving the image sharp contours. This is why the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. People see their reality in the mirror of life and reinforce it with their thoughts, pulling themselves deeper into it. A woman waiting for her pension, another carrying heavy bags on a crowded bus, or a sick person shuffling between clinics. Each is tied to their gloomy reality by their own thoughts. Meanwhile, others enjoy yachts, travel, luxury hotels, and fine dining. In every case, people state, "This is how we live," when it should be, "We live as we think." The mirror reflects and strengthens the content of their thoughts. A common objective is that everyone starts from different conditions. Some are born into poverty, while others inherit wealth. The starting point does matter and influences the initial direction of a person's life, but it doesn't mean everything depends on it. Many people have risen from poverty to great success, and others have fallen from wealth to nothing. If exceptions exist, the rule isn't as unchangeable as it seems. Whatever dark hole you may find yourself in, know this: you can change everything, and what is more, you can change it radically. It does not matter that you may have absolutely no idea how to bring about that change. You do not have to be able to see a specific way out. The solution will present itself. Circumstances don't matter. Only state of being matters. Bashar. You think you're at the power of circumstances you are incapable of changing, yet this is an illusion, a sham that you can easily destroy if you want to. The thing is that we're all subconsciously walking around in a closed circle. We observe reality, we express our attitude towards it, and the mirror consolidates the content of our attitude in reality. In order to transform reality, all we have to do is break the circle. In order to launch the mechanism of outer intention, the fifth mirror principle has to be fulfilled. Switch your attention from the reflection to the image. In other words, you have to take control of your thoughts. Think about what you want and are striving to achieve rather than the things you do not want or try to avoid. Let's look once again at the closed circle formula. 1. We observe reality. 2. We express our attitude towards it. And 3. The mirror consolidates the content of our attitude in reality. This continues until we break the cycle. People literally move around the mirror circle like a donkey chasing a carrot on a stick. Tied to the mirror by their reactions to reality, they blindly try to change the reflection, never realizing the true source of change lies within. Now, let's see what happens if we reverse the mirror circle. 1. We express our attitude. 2. The mirror consolidates the content of our attitude in reality. And 3. We finally observe reality. So, where does this get us? Instead of reacting to the reflection with dissatisfaction, I intentionally break the image I want to see. This shift breaks the mirror cycle. The world stops resisting and comes to meet me. I no longer chase reality, I stand still and let it come. Now, the wind of outer intention guides me. This time, we stop chasing our reflection. We let go of control and allow the world to turn on its own, guided by our thoughts. The mirror circle still exists, but we're no longer running in it. It moves by itself, powered by outer intention. Outer intention replaced inner intention because we stopped trying to change the reflection. Instead, we focused on creating a clear, desired image in our mind, and the dual mirror brought that corresponding sector of the alt space into reality. The only difficulty lies in the fact that the situation will appear strange. It is strange that what we observe in reality is placed at the very end of the circle. People are more accustomed to behaving according to the rule of, what I see is what I bang on about. They send their attitude out into the world, and the world responds like an echo. I really hope it's not going to rain. Rain, rain. I don't want to study. Study, study. I don't want to work. Work, work. As a result, the attitude is what is materialized as physical reality. You can imagine the kind of monologue the mirror would be having with itself, tired of all the confusion. You do not feel well. Okay, so what do you need in order to feel better? You do not want to do what you're doing right now. Well, perhaps then you can explain to me what you do want. You do not like what you have now. Then tell me, dear, what do you want? It's simple, really. Change negativity to positivity. Review your thoughts and remove all not particles. Throw away dissatisfaction, reluctance, disapproval, hate, and doubt in success. Discard them like trash. Focus on your thoughts on what you want and enjoy, and the mirror will reflect pleasant things back to you. It needs to be deliberately understood that a favorable reality will not be created instantly. It takes patience and awareness. Instead of reacting to life, you project chosen thought forms into the world. Despite the negative reflection, you maintain a positive attitude. It may feel strange, but ask yourself, would you rather be a victim of circumstances like most people, or shape your own destiny? A person's mood usually reacts to circumstances, whether good or bad. Negativity often keeps spirits low. Instead, consciously create your mood. Knowing that you can shape your reality can boost your spirits. With intention, I choose the colors of my reality. Regardless of circumstances, I focus on feeling positive, acting consciously instead of reacting to irritants. Make this a habit and use tools like slides, visual or musical, to create the right mood. Ideally, imagine a scene where your goal is achieved and you feel amazing. Now, be ready for a period where you see no change in your world, or even the opposite. Problems might arise seemingly out of spite. Why? These are temporary issues tied to shifting your relationship with reality. Remember, the mirror works with a delay. Stay firm and patient even when nothing seems to happen. Like in a fairy tale, if you look back, you're going to turn to stone. Let the mirror do its thing, knowing it has no choice. Sooner or later, it must reflect the image you hold in your thoughts. If you resist the urge to doubt and stay resolute, your reality will form just as you desire. Your mindset should reflect how you'd feel if you already had what you want or were about to receive it. The mirror materializes the content of your thoughts. So, walk and talk as if you already achieved it. Make it a new rule not to look into the mirror of the world, but to glance or peep into it. Ignore the negative stuff and search for the good, and let everything you perceive pass through this filter. Concentrate your attention on what you want. What did you do previously? You made a statement of fact. I am fat and ugly. I do not like myself like this. The mirror consolidates this fact. It is true, you are those things. Now you have a different task. To search only for the wanted traits in yourself and simultaneously create a picture in your thoughts of your desired image. From this moment, this is all you do. You just look for constant confirmation of positive change. Things get better every day. If you practice this technique regularly, you will soon be left with your jaw dropping from surprise. First, create the relationship you want, then glance at the mirror, not the other way around. It takes practice, but it's worth the effort. This shifts control from reality over you to you over reality. Although material changes take time, the reflection will gradually turn positive. Your world will fill with so much good that joy will come naturally. Once the mirror circle starts moving, it will spin effortlessly. The key is to get it going and let your intention build momentum. After that, everything flows smoothly. You don't need to believe, just practice the technique. Belief is not necessary yet. Yeah, right, it's not working, the lazy person might say. The mirror technique seems to be too simple to be effective. People expect complex solutions to difficult problems and struggle to believe that their thoughts shape reality. As a result, they don't take it seriously and never truly try. This is the first reason for no visible results. The second reason is inconsistency. People get inspired by an idea but quickly lose interest. There is no miracle here. It takes effort, mental, not physical. How can the mirror, which works with a delay, reflect your desired image if you glance at it briefly and then walk away? Now that you know the main mirror principles, it's time to apply them. It's simple. For a thought form to become reality, you must create it consistently. This means regularly visualizing your target slide. Unlike random daydreaming, this is a focused and deliberate practice. By controlling the feelings that bind you to the reflection, you free yourself from the mirror. It's not about suppressing emotions, they're just a result of your relationship to reality. Instead, change how you perceive and respond. With this freedom, you can shape the reflection you want. Manage your thoughts and you manage your reality. Fail to do so, and reality controls you. You can control reality with different levels of effort. Using an amalgam is the simplest method, creating a general sense of comfort and well-being, which is often enough. Achieving a specific dream requires more focus and patience. The mirror technique can be applied as much as your goals demand. Now you have a specific technique at your disposal. You understand how it works and how to use it. Stop running around the mirror circle and you will see that the world will come to you.